Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome to stage 1 of the Tour de Zwift 2026. We're kicking things off on Makuri Island on the fast and flowing turf and surf route, 25 kilometers with 200 meters of climbing, a rolling course with 2 hills at the second half, which can really hurt the legs if you're not sharp. I'm racing again with the A-PEX Velo crew. Bram, Marty, Greg P, and John are here with me today. If you want to join the team, application link is in the description. In today's advanced pen, we've got a super strong field as always. The big guns are here again. Jan Iffert and fresh out of 25 GC winner Magnus Nielsen. And also watch out for Swiss Nicky Hook or Siren Mini from the UK. I'm ranked 28th, but I'm not on my 100% at this moment. Moving is reaching its peak, and I also caught a cold from walking in and out of the house. So yeah, not at my best, both physically and mentally, but thanks for your encouragement in the last video, and special thanks to Izmir, who had just sent me this nice comment 2 hours ahead of the start of stage 1, which in the end motivated me to get on the bike and give it a go. So you see, the start of the race is pancake flat. The group is huge and we'll just try to survive for as long as possible. I'm getting here out of the saddle for the very first time. So far, you could see we're only in the blue and green here. So the pace is really like stable. And everyone knows that in a field of like 130 riders, it's almost impossible to make a move and break away successfully. We are reaching here the out yards of Makuri Island. And yeah, we're just ahead of the downhill that is about to come here. I'm here writing a message to Jasper, who was with me, who was with me in the group last week, and giving him some encouragement to also do another good job this week because he's new in this class and he's doing very good so far. So we are having the first kick here, another like second time getting out of the saddle here. Some teammates are with me. Teddy was also here. I believe he was not in the start list and in the ranks, I believe, not sure. Yeah, Teddy is here, as you could just see. So, but he's also not at his 100% at the moment. So we're both kind of struggling a bit. Also from my other team, Carsten is here in the ZRGR kit. And we are reaching here the Festival Harbor Climb with 2 kilometers at 2.6%. I'm getting out of the saddle here, pushing 7 watts per kilo, almost 6 watts per kilo, trying to stay here with the front. Also trying to be a bit further behind because I received a comment in the last video that I was a bit too far at the front and someone like was right behind me and pushing a lot less watts per kilo. So I'm trying to stay here with the front because I feel like it's always easier when you're like, at the like first third of the group than like in the last third, because if there is splits, you will never be able to recover from that. All right, I'm here also with Marty, and also Teddy is just around me, and I'm fading a bit, but this is kind of planned because I knew like the group is still big, and I will stay here with the group. I'm pushing here 7 watts per kilo, increasing the pace a bit, so I will definitely stay here with these guys. John Larkin is also here, new member to our team. And yeah, the group is still big. We're here on top of the climb. It's a new PB for me with 3 minutes, 9 seconds, 342 watts, which is around 5.5 watts per kilo, I believe. So pretty fine effort. Heart rate is at 176. You see, I'm kind of reducing the pace here a bit, trying to do just what is necessary to stay with the group because we will need that energy on that final climb. And you can see some splits in the group that was just happening right now. So we are here in that first group, which is important. And this group is still around 60 riders, 66 as it seems, as someone just wrote. Big. All right, but the real test is just about to come. This will be the Cavern climb. We have another kick before that here on some gravel roads, and this is a very crucial point because that was also like when I once lost touch to the group, because here I believe like on the gravel roads you have less draft, and yeah, if you're too far behind, this is not good. And I'm here pretty far behind here, just in around 50th position. So I'm trying to increase the pace and trying to move up. Also, Carsten is here just with me. Teddy is also here. Still, Bram is here, and free riders try to break away at the front. Magnus Nielsen is doing the pace, trying to bridge to the front. There's also Jan Iffert at the front, as it seems, and Drew Robinson is here, Bram is here, Rafael Sterbens, very strong Polish rider, so lots of strong guys around me here at this moment. I'm getting here out of the saddle, pushing 6 watts per kilo. So we are in the final climb, the Cavern climb, 2.1 or 2.2 kilometers at 3% average gradient. And the pace is relentless, 7 watts per kilo here to stay with the front group. But I'm in a good position, so far looking good. But then I'm sitting down, and this is kind of where everything goes down. Damn, it just still, like when you're not at 100%, like it always, like it still feels very uncomfortable for me to ride standing, right at that like 70 RPM. You can see this is where I feel more comfortable, 96 RPM. This is kind of what feels good for me. but that's not what is good here in that field. So I should have right now at this moment, I should have gotten my ass out of the saddle again and push 70 RPM, but I just didn't feel for it. I didn't have it mentally. I'm still here with the group with 1.9 kilometers to go, still next to Carsten and other really strong guys. Also, Magnus Nielsen was just caught here. I think he did like a short attack at the front, and I'm still pushing here in the saddle, and I didn't have it mentally. I didn't want to get out of the saddle. I was fighting myself. I was like, come on guy, you need to get out of the saddle, but I'm like, no, I don't want to, and I just didn't want to, and I just broke here. And it was like, I mean, I'm here at the top of the climb and I just need to push. I'm pushing here 7.4 watts per kilo, but I just felt like I don't want this. I don't want to stay with the group. I saw like behind me there's Subren, there's Zach Dennis, there's Marty, so lots of like great guys. And I was just waiting for being dropped here. A new PB for me on the Pain Cavern climb with 3 minutes 17 and 357 watts. So the effort was fine despite not being at 100%. And here I'm kind of giving up. There's another Japanese guy who is overtaking me and bridging to the front. And yeah, I just lost the group. I still have draft, but on the top of the climb, that's like super disappointing at one hand. But on the other hand, I just didn't have it mentally. I didn't have that instinct to follow. Also, let this guy here, Nordhover, pass me. And I was expecting the group to be together here with Zach Dennis, with Marty and everyone. But then I saw like there is some splits. So I just had to let him go here and was waiting for that group. So pretty disappointing, like mentally really defeat here. But again, I was just I'm not at my 100% right now, both like mentally and physically. So I'm trying to do everything in this sprint here against Zach Dennis and also the other American Lissik here. Zach is increasing the pace here with 300 meters to go, trying to stay on his wheel, trying to do one last push here out of the saddle, pushing 13.6 watts per kilo, just around 820 watts, which is also like not my peak, definitely. And also my sprint was not very long, but I just didn't have it in me, taking home 37th place as it seems. Yeah. Congrats to Yanni for taking second place, Jay Maverick taking the win, Carsten in 14th, Bram in 22nd, I'm in 37th, Greg P in 41st, Marty in 42nd, and John Larkin in 60th. And I think I missed Teddy, so sorry for that. But I was just looking for the APV tags. All right, so the GC is kind of unchanged. There's just 2 flyers at the front with like very low ZRS, but like super fast time. So I guess they are not legit. So yeah, the GC is more or less that stage from before. The effort was all right. I mean, there was not any big efforts until that first climb. The first climb was tough, but manageable. And the second climb, I mean, honestly, I should have been able to follow there, but I just kind of cracked mentally and I wasn't kind of ready to go for the sprint or whatever, but I just lost the group there. Effort was fine. I mean, yeah, the climb was too short for a 5-minute effort. And yeah, it was definitely better than last week, but still, like, I'm not at my 100%, and I need to get through these next 2 or 3 weeks until I will be in the new apartment and everything will be done and dusted. But yeah, there's a lot coming together right now, and I will need to get through that and then fight back in February, hopefully, to get back to the top. So that was stage 1 of the Tour de Zwift. Not the perfect start I'd hoped for, but the journey continues. Let me know in the comments, how did your stage 1 go? Did you manage to hold the front group? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you for stage 2. Cheers and ride on.
Remember to subscribe.